she joins us. Sorry. Does anyone have any questions
I think.
from any of the
Ruth had asked.
material we've done? I'm sorry, Gail, Gail K, you said something?
Ruth had asked you about.
Oh,
the-
yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes.
I know,
You know,
you got a lot going on, Carol.
it's a lot of, whoops, a lot of stuff happening. I just almost knocked over my water. Don't want that to happen. Okay, so we have learned that the little vowel that looks like a T, and yeah, like that, we pronounce that as ah. Okay,
Mhm.
now that's the Sephardic pronunciation. I don't even want to go to what the Ashkenazi pronunciation was way back when. Okay, but when it needs to be pronounced as if it were an O, it looks like a straight line, and I put a horizontal line and a vertical line. Some people see that vertical line as just a dot. Basically, what I'm saying is that is pronounced like an O. Okay. And it's hard to see in the Siddur. And if you don't pronounce it as an O, it's okay. So for example, but except for one situation. Okay, so it's okay if you don't get it except in one situation, and let me show it to you. This word,
Yeah.
don't ever make a mistake. This word is always kol. It could have a prefix, it could have usually it's a prefix, but it's always kol. Okay, because it means all, and you're all familiar, I'm sure, with the service the night before Yom Kippur, which is called Kol Nidre, because kol means all, and that means all our vows, all vows. So that's why it's Kol Nidre, and that's why you have to always remember this is kol. Okay? Any questions? I should say any other questions?
No questions, but I'm driving, so I'm just listening today. I'm actually driving to get a Siddur because the PDF thing online isn't working for me.
Okay, so I won't call on you, in other words.
Yes, thanks.
You're welcome. And somebody else asked me not to call on them, and I didn't mark it down. Oh, well. If I call on you and you ask me not to, please just say pass when I call on you, because I read the email and I said, okay, that's fine. And of course, didn't make a note on my notes. All right, I'm out to lunch. What can I say?
We
Some
all
days are like that.
We all have them,
Yep.
Yeah.
some more than others.
Oh, yes. So, Women's League had created an outline, which is what I had sent to you all. And then as I'm looking through the outline, we're going a little bit more quickly than that outline. And so that this week, if you look at the outline, it says Shalom Aleichem, and we did that last week. So I'm looking for the email class outline. Here we go. So I thought we would start today with Kiddush for Shabbat. If you have a complete Sim Shalom, it's page 318. A Sim Shalom for Shabbat and festivals, page 49. And a Siddur Lev Shalem, page 76. Okay, so. And let us start with Denise. Have you found the page?
Yes. Yes.
Excellent. So, wait a minute, 49. All right, I've got to find the page because myself. Let me get it. Okay. So start with the big word. Depending on your CEDAR, there's a little like introductory 3 or 4 words. Forget that. Just start with the Baruch, that line, okay?
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Wait,
Oh,
Borei.
maybe this,
I got it. I
yeah.
got it. Borei Peri Hagafim.
right. Excellent. Okay, Gail B, please, the next line.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
Okay, thank you. Nancy, please, the next line.
She was on a phone call.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Thank you, Gail. Oh, boy. And Bonnie, do you have, if Bonnie has a question, I think you're muted. So unmute yourself, Bonnie, so I can hear your question.
I can't find the page again. Wait,
Okay.
I have,
Which CEDAR are you using?
I have Siddur Shalom for weekdays.
You're not going to find it in Sim Shalom for weekdays. This is Shabbat.
Okay.
Do you have a Sim Shalom for
Wait.
Shabbat or a complete Sim Shalom? Okay, let's wait for Bonnie to get back.
I have Siddur Shalom. Okay.
So Siddur Lev Shalom was page,
318.
okay. Okay, 3, thank you. Whatever page somebody just said, since my phone.
I didn't hear what she said.
318. Is it the complete Sim Shalom?
318, thank you.
No, the Sim Shalom.
Yes.
The Lev Shalom.
Lev Shalom.
Okay, that's not
76.
it then.
Page
Wait a minute.
76.
3.
Okay, complete Sim Shalom is 318. Sim Shalom for Shabbat and festivals is 49, and Lev Shalom is 76. So Bonnie, which one do you have?
I have Lev Shalom,
Lev Shalom.
Siddur Lev Shalom.
Okay, so that's page 76.
And what am I looking for? The Kiddush?
Kiddush. Yep. So Denise, and, let me see, Denise and Gail read. Nancy's on the phone. So Ruth, we're on line.
Got it. Thank you.
Line, all right. So Bonnie, you've got it, and Ruth, we're on line 3, please. Ruth, you're muted.
Line 3?
The third line down, and you're muted, Ruth.
In the second
Okay.
half. After-
Ready?
Mhm.
Asher Kiddishanu B'mitzvotav V'ratza Vano.
Very nice. Yes. Thank you. Gail K, the next line, please.
Okay, Shabbat,
Yep.
Kadsho, Be'ahava, Uv, Ratzot.
Nope. Do that again. Right. Uvratzon. Yep.
Lanu.
Yes. Very nice. Thank you. Just let me double check to see if anyone's joined us. No. Okay, good. Fran, please. Oh, or did you say you wanted to pass? I forget. Let me see. No. Wait 1 second. I think maybe it was Fran who told me she's coming in late. Okay.
She's right here.
Oh,
I mean, I can see her hand, but she's muted.
Oh, that's it. You're right. I could see her hand as well. But she may have told me she just wanted to listen. Okay. It's okay. Barbara. Yes, she left. Okay, Barbara, next line, please.
Ki hu yom.
Oh, the line before that. Wait a minute. We're in the line before that.
Oh, zikaron. Zikaron. Le ma si
Lama say.
say. Ve ra sheet.
Almost. Try that word again.
Ve re sheet.
Okay, so there's no dot in the first letter, so it's the ray
Oh,
sheet.
ve re sheet.
Right, much better. Okay, any questions? The next line, Mary, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Kihuyum, Tahila, Limats, Rai, Yi, Suresh.
Okay, let's start again. So the first three words were fine. Ki, hu, yom. Okay, now the next word, please try that one again.
Tahila,
Tehila. Don't forget that letter is a h.
okay. Tahila, Limats, Kiddush.
Okay, so first the word li, it's meek, ra, a.
Lamikrai, Kodesh.
Kodesh, right, much better.
Thank
Excellent.
you.
Yep. Okay, and Bonnie, Bonnie, did you say you wanted to just listen today? I forget. Somebody did. No, okay. It wasn't you. Okay, fine. Could you read the next line, please?
Zeher Letziat Mitzrayim.
Very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Tula, the last, unmute yourself, please, for the next line.
I'm sorry, I'm lost. I'm trying to find it online and I can't find it. Oh, wait, there's Mitzrayim. Okay, so it's the key, Banu, Becharta.
Okay, so hang on. Ki, vanu, and then the next word is va, har, ta.
So we pronounce it as a vait instead of as a bait.
Right, there's no dot. The dot got vacuumed out.
Yeah, but I thought we just say it one way as a bait. Okay.
No. If there's a dot in the letter, it's a bait. There's a ball in the middle. And if the ball got vacuumed out, it's a v.
Okay, so it's kivanu ha ta.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want me to keep going?
Yes, please.
V'o tanu kadashta.
Okay, ki, dash, ta.
Kidash ta. Okay, so if it's two dots underneath, we just use it as a sound on the other letter.
Okay, so when there's two dots underneath, it's typically the hard stop. It's the way to separate two consonant sounds. Ki, dash, ta.
Kidash ta. You want me to keep going?
Yes, two more words, please.
Michal. Okay,
Okay, first, almost, there's a dot in the letter, so it becomes like a K. Mikol.
Oh, Mikol Ha'amin.
Yes, very nice. Okay, that was Tua. Okay, Denise, the next line, please.
Vishabet. Shabbat.
No. Vishabat.
Vishabat.
That's a D sound. That's a dalid.
Oh, kador, no. Shen.
Okay, almost. So in this case, we have two letters both of which have the Shabbat, the two dots underneath. So the first time it's the dead stop code, and then you've got Sheha.
Code Shiha,
Yep,
okay? Be'ahava,
right, nice.
um, and Vodarazon.
Almost. Uv,
Uvratzon.
Uvratzon. Right.
Okay. Hanehale,
Wait a minute. Uvratzon, what's the last word?
Hinehale, Tanu.
Okay. It's better to go hin, hal, ta, nu, but the way you did it was okay.
Okay. Is that it, or should I?
Okay, so, Nancy, you're back. We're on the very last line of the Kiddush for Shabbat.
So in the Sim Shalom complete, that's page 318, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes,
Okay. Okay, so please clarify.
we're at the last line of Kiddush. Do I need to get the complete Sim Shalom to make sure it looks like what I'm looking at?
I have it, but what I'm looking at is,
Yeah.
are we here or are we down here?
All right, I don't know because I can't see. So wait 1 second. Give me a minute.
I
I'll get my-
apologize.
Don't apologize, it's fine.
It starts with Baruch.
Right, and it's it's 5 lines, correct?
Wait,
No,
hold
it's
on,
9
hold on.
lines.
Wait a minute. I'm
Okay.
back. Hold on. Okay. So let me, 318. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you exactly how many lines down it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so all right, so it's at the top of the page. It is line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 6th line, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th word. In complete Sim Shalom, 6th line, 6th word.
5, 6,
1, 2, 3,
6th
4.
word.
Huh?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I thought we were down to the last line under there.
It depends on what Siddur you're looking
Oh,
at.
that's right.
Thank you, I found it. Okay, I'm with you.
Okay, when you're ready, please.
Oh, whoa, there we go. Okay, so Baruch, Atah, Adonai, Mekadesh, Hashabat.
Yes, very nice. Thank you. Okay. Does anybody have any questions?
Nope.
All right, good. So now, let us go to Psalm 92, which I've added to the outline. It's in English, it's a song for Shabbat. It's on
90.
page 92 in complete Sim Shalom, 23 in Sim Shalom for Shabbat and festivals, and 112 in Siddur Lev Shalem. Okay. I hope everybody found it.
I'm sorry, what psalm is it again?
Psalm 92.
Thanks.
Yeah. So of course and complete Sim Shalom, it's not on page 92. It is on a different page. My mistake. What happened was I was looking it all up and just repeated the number 92, so give me a minute. It's on page, let's see, we were on 318, hold on. Okay, in the complete Sim Shalom, it's on page 266. 266 if you have a complete Sim Shalom.
112.
Everybody with me?
Got it.
266 if you have a complete Sim Shalom. Right.
So it starts
Um,
these more.
Yes, it starts needs more.
Yes.
Okay. So Irina, do you have the page? I forget which book you're
Yes.
looking at. Okay, good. If you could read that first line, please.
Hi, everyone. Ms. Moore, Shir, Leyom, Hashabat.
Yes, very nice. Thank you. Okay, Gail B, next line, please.
Tov. Lahudot.
Okay, where's the dot? It's the, where's,
Lahudot.
right. Yes, much better.
Lahu. Lahu.
Nope. Okay,
Hey.
wait a minute. We have 4 letters with the yud, the hey, the vav, the hey, no vowels. So what is that?
Oh, La Adonai.
Right. Now, let me just say that when you have a la or a ba or anything that's an ah sound in front of the word Adonai, you don't go la Adonai, you just say la Adonai.
La Adonai.
Excellent.
Uzamar.
That's it. The last second one is an A. Uzamer.
Uzamer. Lashimka.
Yeah,
Al Yon.
almost. It's that last, the vowel under that ayin is like the, is 3 dots like the base of a pet. El Yon. Okay. So there's some sort of noise in the background. So I'm going to ask everybody to mute yourselves unless you're reading. I think that should help. Okay, that seems better. Yes, Nancy's back. So Nancy, the next line, please.
I'm happy to read, Carol. I just read, but I'm happy to read.
That's okay. So I'm using a new approach. I'm reading. I'm calling on people in order on a list that I have. I put you in because you had disappeared and come back. So
Okay. Okay, here we go. Lahagid,
yeah.
Boker. Sedecha.
Okay, better to say has decha.
Hasdecha.
Yeah.
Hasdecha. The emru natecha.
Mm-hmm.
Ballet lot.
Yes, very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, that was Nancy. Ruth, please, the next line. Please unmute yourself first.
Um, 4.
Yep.
Ale, Ale, Asor, Va'ale, Navel,
Yep.
Hale, Higayo,
What's the last one? Last letter?
Higayon,
Yep.
Bevinor,
That's that's not a V. That's a backwards C with a H.
Bechi Nor.
Yes, very nice. Thank you. Gail K, please. You're muted, I think. No, yeah, you are.
Okay, here we go. Key. Sima. Tani.
Yep.
Adonai. Be. Lecha. Be. Say. Yadecha. Ara. Name.
Yes, very nice. Thank you.
Where I don't know where the line ends because I'm reading it from another sheet that I enlarged.
Okay, but that's fine. That is where it ended because there was a period at the end.
Oh, okay,
That little diamond shaped dot is a period.
okay.
Irina, the next line, please. Don't forget to unmute yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. Mach,
Oh,
Got-
wait a minute. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Mach,
No.
just
That's a
Ma,
hey at the end. It's just ma.
Ma, Gadelu, Ma'asecha, Adonai, Me'od. Okay. Amku, Machshe, just a second. Machshe, Vortecha.
Machshevotecha. Yes, very nice. Thank you, Irina.
Hey, Carol,
Yes.
this is Jamie Frank, and I got the Siddur in my hand, so I'd like to read when you get.
Okay.
But I don't even know what page we're on. It's crazy. So I
Okay.
have
So now
Lev Shalom.
Lev Shalem. Okay.
Yeah.
People call it Lev Shalom, except it really is Lev Shalem.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
And it is page 112.
What line are we on? I mean, just tell me when I can read. That's all.
Yeah. And I'll try to figure out the line at that time. So okay, so Karen, fine, you've joined us, right? You probably need to unmute.
Okay. Asha,
Okay, do you see where we are? It's 1,
yeah,
2, 3, 4,
it's
5, 7th line.
yeah.
Okay, good.
Yudge,
No, okay, so if you're on the same thing that I'm on, it says Ish in my book.
Ish, Ba, Ra,
Okay, so hang on. We've got Ba, R. There's nothing under the resh.
okay, Ba'ar, Lot,
Okay, so
Yad,
wait. So
Lo,
low is low. Just the aleph has no sound, so it's low.
Yadal,
Okay, so and the next word under the yud is an A, yay, da.
Da, Yaida, U, Ka, Ma, La, Ukama,
Seal.
Usil, lo, ova, oka,
Yavin.
what, can you repeat that?
Yavin.
Yavin, at, zo, ta.
Okay, last two words are et hyphen zot.
Et zot.
Right, okay. So, remember folks that don't add vowels at the end of words that don't exist, please. It's better if you don't. So that was good. Thank you. So that was Karen. Next I have Fran. Fran, were you, I know somebody said that they weren't feeling well and they didn't want to read today. I can't remember who that
And
was.
I'll pass. I'll pass.
You'll pass. That's fine. Okay, it was you, Fran. I thought so. So apologies. Fran's passing. Next is Barbara, please, on the next line, which is line, I'll tell you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, line 8 in my book.
I'm pausing. I'm not sure about the second letter. Is it beef?
Yes, excellent.
Oh, beef roll. Ha?
Okay, all right. Stop us for 1 second. Let's have a learning minute. Okay. So you are sort of kind of almost correct. But here comes one of these big exceptions. You know how you have a rule and then there's an exception to the rule? Here comes one of those exceptions. So this letter, this vowel combination is ha. That's what you were trying to say. Ha, that's fine. Except at the end of the word, it reverses itself. So see that guy's name here? This guy is Noach, right? He built the ark. Noach. So when this is at the end of the word, it doesn't follow our normal pattern. It reverses. It becomes ah instead of ha.
Like
Okay.
A-H?
Yeah. Ah. Except that it has to have the ha. Ah. Yeah. You got it.
H. Like an ACH and
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So
I'll
start with that first word again, please.
Okay. Beef roll. Ha.
Beef roll.
Oh, beef roll.
Yep.
Shim.
Okay. Ri. Sha. Im.
Ri.
It's
Okay.
an R at the beginning. Ri. Sha. Im.
Re. Sha. Im. Okay. Next word. Sev.
Wait a second. You skipped. Wait a minute. You skipped a word. After Rish Sha Im, there's another word.
Kamo.
Yes.
Sev. Ve.
Okay. No. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. So under this letter here. All right. So I was not going to do this, but now I am. So hang on a sec.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm not an artist, but I attempt to sometimes. So that's my idea of what a snake might look like if I were drawing a snake. And you know what a snake has? A snake has snake eyes. So that's your A. 2 dots next to each other is the A. So that word is asev.
Asev.
Yeah.
Okay. Asev. Va ya si su
Yes, nice.
ho po a lay
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Then.
Yes, very nice. Okay. Hang on, that was Barbara. Going in order. Jamie, you're driving, so I'll pass. Mary, next line, please.
Okay,
No, I said I could read, remember? I just
Oh,
said that.
no, okay. Obviously, I have the worst memory on this Zoom call today. Because I wrote it down, see, so I would remember. Now I'm gonna white it out. So I tried to erase it, and what happened was it wouldn't erase, so I'm writing it out. Okay, so Jamie, you see where we are?
Lamed, the one that starts with
Yeah,
Lamed?
yes, yes.
Okay. Lahisham dam.
Nice, yes.
Ade. Ad.
Yes, nice.
That's it, right?
Okay,
Oh, comma.
my book, I think that's, well, I don't know what it is, a period, a comma, or whatever. It's a period, but keep going next 4 words, please.
Okay. Va'ata Maroon Leolam Adonai.
Right, okay, the third word from the end, marom. I
Oh,
think that's what you said, but I'm not sure.
I didn't. I think I thought I laughed because I thought it was saying moron.
No.
Marum.
Right, excellent, nice. Mary, the next line, please.
surely. Ki, ani,
Okay, no, key. That's, in my book, I've got he, nay.
oh, thank you. Hine, Yavacha,
Okay, so it's oi vecha. Okay, so now in the Siddur I'm looking at right now, the print is very faint. And so it's easy to miss it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a minute and write it out so that we can see it very clearly. Okay, so here's the word. And you see there's a dot on top of the aleph for the O. When you have a yud following an O, you have to pronounce the yud. It becomes oi. Oi.
okay,
So oi vecha. Okay?
got it, thank you. I
You're
didn't,
welcome.
even, I didn't see that dot there. It looked like an extension of the olive.
Yes. Part of the reason I wanted to write it out is that in my Siddur as well, that dot is awfully faint. And
Yeah,
it's like, come on, guys.
okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Oivaha, Adonai, Ki, ani,
No, same thing as before. He, nay.
sorry, Hine, Oivaha, Yuveno.
Okay, so we have the same problem here in that there's a little dot that is very faint. Remember, every letter must have a vowel in order to be heard. So
Okay.
you've got that little dot over the yud and before the aleph. So
Oh,
it's
now I
yo.
Okay,
So you've got yo, they, do.
Thank you. Yove do. Thank you very
Right.
much.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah.
Do you want me to continue or finish?
Yeah, why don't you finish it,
Okay.
please?
Yeet fel Rano.
Almost. Now, there's a dot in the pay, so
Right.
here's, okay, so for you ladies who weren't with me for the beginning class, you ladies who were, this is a review, you ladies who weren't, this is new, or maybe a review, we'll see. Okay. So we have two letters that kind of look the same. One has a dot and one doesn't. So the one without the dot, again, if I were an artist, I would tell you, let me talk about the dot first because it makes more sense. If I were an artist, I would tell you that this is my idea of a profile. See that it's a profile. I'm not an artist, but this almost looks like a profile to me if I were drawing a stick figure. This one without the dot is a featureless face. So we have the P and the F, the P sound and the F sound, P and F. It's similar to, if you will, it's similar in the way we sort of go about pronouncing it to the B and the V. P, F, B, V. Notice the ones with the dots are the P, are the words you put your lips together, P or B, and the ones without the dot are the other, the F or the V. Okay? Questions, anyone? Okay. So so try that word again, please, Mary.
Yet Fenanu.
Okay, so we have yeet,
Yeet.
par, do.
Sorry. Yeet Parnu.
Do, da, da, da. Yeet,
Do.
par, do.
Yeet Pardu.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cole.
Yeah.
Valet.
Okay, here, we
Yeah.
again have a situation where the dot on top of the letter is so faint you could miss it. So the word is, here, I'll write it out on the pad.
Thank you. I'm getting,
You're
them-
welcome.
I guess I'm getting all the funny ones today.
Yeah, and you know, these printers, I don't know. For quality control, I don't know. And I'm just checking something. Yeah, all right, so here's the word. And I'll, okay, so read the word as I've written it out here.
Valet.
Okay, so we've got so we have po.
Right.
See, you've got the dot over, so po,
Pole.
lay.
Poole.
Right, now, it's on the first letter, there's a little straight line underneath. I'm gonna use a pencil and not my dark marker. So it's easy to get mixed up. That straight line underneath tells you that the accent is on that syllable. Okay, so here's the rule of thumb. Hebrew accents the last syllable by default.
Okay.
So if you didn't have this thing here, it would be poale. But in this particular word, we want to say poale. So the accent is shifted. There's that straight line that tells you that. The problem is that that little straight line can be confused with the T vowel, the little vowel that looks like a T, because it's very faint. It's hard to see. At least myself, I use a magnifying glass because I really could use a large print, but I'm not about to spend the money for one of those right now. So the magnifying glass helps. Okay.
I have to tell you, in my book, there is no line under the P. But
Yeah,
that's-
mine either.
Well, that's interesting. In mine, there is.
No,
Hmm.
so apology, but I just literally looked, I'm nearsighted. I took my glasses off. There is no, but that's okay. We learned something.
Yeah.
I have in my book,
No.
it's like after the L, the second letter, there's a line up high.
True. Like a dash,
Yeah.
but that's all
Okay.
right.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for pointing that out. That is a dash. It's a hyphen. Okay. So, okay, if you're right, if, to correctly refer to a person who is an in-law, you would write mother dash in dash law, father dash in dash law, etc. The reason you do that is because if you're reading those three words, you want to read them together. You want, because it's like a phrase, and you want to make sure you don't split it up, because otherwise you get something might sound rather foolish. So this is that that dash up there, that's a hyphen. In Hebrew, it's not in the middle, it's at the top. Always it would be at the top, the way we see it here. It means that kol poale, those two words belong together. Because we're talking about all, kol means all. And we're talking about all the workers are all trying to see. Hold on one sec. Well, I can't the translation is beyond my comprehension at this point. So, because I can't, here's the problem with translations. We were talking about this in a class the other night. One can translate word for word, and sometimes it sounds very odd. And so what most people do, especially in a prayer book, is to make the translation flow smoothly, I call it sound nice. This is a psalm, so it should be poetic. So the translator had word choices and has the meaning in a poetic way, but the actual meaning sometimes get what's the word I'm looking for? The very specific meaning of the word. In other words, oftentimes you could use many words, often different words, synonyms. So I'm looking for a translation. I have a word in my head, and they've used a synonym, and sometimes it's hard to figure out. Oh yeah, that's the synonym. Okay.
Is it kind of like an idiom in another
Right.
language?
Yeah. Good, Denise. Thank you. That's exactly what it could be. Okay, so the last line, Mary, if you could read the last 4 words again, please.
Sure. Yefa,
Yeet.
oh, yeet fa ranu.
Okay, so again, we've got the dot, so it's a profile. Yeet, par, do.
Sorry, yeet pardu.
Yeah.
Kol. Fela,
Po, a, lay.
Poale. Anu.
Then.
Amen.
Then.
Aven.
Like an,
Okay.
right. Okay, any questions on that line? Bonnie. Next line, please.
Bataram, Kiraim, Karni, Baloti, Bishemin, Ra'anan.
Very nice. Thank you very much. And Tula. The next grouping. You're much better.
Yeah. Vata Bait, Aini, Bishure,
Bishu.
Ra.
Okay, now
Roy, Rav.
almost. Bishu Ra with a little Y after it, a Yud. Bishu Rai.
Beshurai,
Yeah.
Batamim, Elah, Mira.
Wait.
Where's the
Rai.
Oh, Allah.
Bakamim.
Alai.
Alai.
Okay. Mare, Im,
Mm-hmm.
Chirshma, Na.
Okay, but there's no R sound there, so it's just Tish.
Chishmana,
Right.
Esna, Es
Almost.
Nai,
Oz. Well, it's really O, but Oz
Az,
nine. Oz.
Aznai. Oh,
Right. Okay, that one's broken, so it's Oznai, but Oznai is fine.
good. Aznai.
Okay.
Oznai. Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa is right. Okay, good. Thank you.
There's a lot of exceptions. It's not as straightforward as I was hoping.
Yeah, but it's not as straightforward. You're right. But once you've got like a P is a P sound, it's not like my favorite example, the GH in English.
You're right.
The word laugh,
right.
it's like an F, like an F. In the word through, it's THROUGH. It's like silent. So how would you know?
Can you give us like a paper of that yud and the O and the dot?
Yeah.
That would be good to know how it affects the different letters
Okay.
for next time. That would be great.
Sheet for Yud. I'm making a note.
Yeah.
Change the sounds. Change.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, wrote it down. I just have to remember to look at the piece of paper. Okay, so Denise, please, the next line.
Okay. Sadiq Katamar,
Yep.
Yifra, or is it Yifra or Yifera?
Okay, it's for you were right. It's Yif, and then don't forget that last letter. You've got to pronounce it Yif. Rach. Yeah.
Rach. Ke'eretz.
That last letter there is a Z, like zoo.
Okay, Erez. Bale, Balevon.
Okay, almost. It's
Balevon.
Vanon.
Bavanon. I get the L and the N. I always get them mixed up. Bavanon. Yisega.
Try it again. Yis.
Yiska.
And that's an L. Yisga.
Yiska.
Okay. So let me just, to help you remember the L sound, let me show you.
Also, why does a Dalit have a dot in it if there's only one way it could be pronounced?
Okay, hold the question. I'll get back to it in a minute. Okay. So I just wrote out, this is the Lamed. Notice and I stuck it in red on the top. I can make an L sit on the top of it, which
okay,
helps
good.
me remember that that's the lamed, the L sound.
That's great.
Okay?
That will work.
Okay, now, and, okay, so have a good week. Shabbat Shalom, Bonnie, who's leaving. Somebody asked a question. I said I'd get back to it, only now forgot the question. I didn't write it down.
Sadiq, why does it the dot have a dot in it?
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Okay. Hold on. All right. I see on my pad, I have two words. One is begin. The second one is beginning, right? Okay. And so it's BEGIN is begin and BEGINNING is beginning, right? You don't pronounce them any differently other than English says you double the N. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but basically you could tell a small child, you don't know why, it just is. The dot in a letter in Hebrew serves to double the letter, just like begin and beginning. The reason for the dots in letters to double letters has to, now I'm going on a detour, folks, has to do with the fact that in Hebrew, there are vowels are divided into long vowels and short vowels. And one of them, and I forget which, whether it's the long or the short, I apologize that I don't remember, but one of them demands that there be a dot in the letter following that vowel. But you don't pronounce the word any differently. It's just a point of Hebrew grammar. And in fact, if you were reading like a text in a newspaper, because an Israeli newspaper, for example, where there are no vowels whatsoever, there wouldn't even be that dot there because there are no extra dots and dashes in printed Hebrew materials. So does that answer the question? I get some nods.
Yep, it's enough to go on and research further. Thanks.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Okay, so okay, so we're at well, 3 lines. We're at the next line, whatever that is. Okay, so Barbara also has to leave. Shabbat Shalom, have a good week. Okay, now, who was the last person to read? I forget. That was Denise. Thank you very much. So Gail B, please. You may be muted. I can't hear anything.
Sorry, I forgot. Shatulim?
Yep.
Kate?
No, it was a bet and then a vet.
Bevet.
Right.
Adonai?
Yep.
Bekat wrote?
Behat wrote.
Behat wrote.
Yep.
Eloheinu? Yif?
Yeah.
Yifri? Ku?
It's Yafrihu.
Oh, Yafriku.
Yafrihu.
Yafrikut.
Okay. Nancy, please unmute and the next line or lines.
Ode. Yenuvon.
Almost. Yenuvun.
Oh, Vun. Yenuvun. Beseva.
Yep.
Deshe Nim. Ra'a Nanim.
Yep.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
You.
Hugh. Yep.
Hugh. Is it ye Hugh or ye? Who?
No, it's ye, you,
Ye.
ye, you.
Oh, I see how you said it, H. It's not the H, but hey, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're welcome. And that was Nancy. So Ruth, please finish it off.
Mm.
Except Ruth, you're muted. Okay.
Okay, sorry. Lache,
Well, not A. Does that look like?
laha,
Yeah.
laha di. Ki. Yashar. Adonai. So.
Two.
To re, do I have to pronounce it? Yeah? To
No,
Ria?
no, no.
Just
Is there,
Suri?
wait a minute. Is there a vowel under the y?
No,
Right, so it's just Suri.
Suri. Ulo,
It's V.
Velo. Avla, ta. Bo?
Yes. Very nice.
Thank you.
Okay. So I think calling on people in some sort of an order seemed to work. And so I hope it works for everybody else. And I see we're a few minutes over the time. So thank you all. And
Thank you, Carol.
my pleasure. I hope you all have a good week and a Shabbat
Carol.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Thank you.